Welcome to your Osan 2-Minute Report. I'm Air Force Sergeant Robert Smith. Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 225 spent the last few weeks at Osan Air Base as part of their 6-month deployment to PACAF. Air Force Sergeant Jenna Armstrong takes us onto the flight line to learn how training on an Air Force base benefits these Marines.
F18's like this one are a rare sight at Osan Air Base, but for Major Ivan Kanapathy, it's his third time traveling to bases across the Pacific. He and the rest of the visiting Vikings from Marine Corps Air Station Miramar have spent months visiting different U.S. military installations for a variety of training experiences.
We were down in Kadena for about a month, and this past December during this deployment, got to work with the Eagles down there quite a bit. So this is a little bit unique because the A-10s are pretty rare. Typically, back home and on deployment, we'll work with F-16's, F-15's pretty often, but the A-10s not as much as we'd like to.
These Marines worked for weeks with Osan's 25th Fighter Squadron of A-10s, practicing close air support missions that frequently take place in deployed environments. The training allowed the Marine pilots to get familiarized with the differences of working with Air Force pilots.
Some philosophical, but mostly kind of tactical execution differences, aircraft performance type differences and things like that, and some of the different types of ordnance and attacks we conduct. Real good exposure. Especially for the young guys that haven't maybe seen it before, because it's a real world mission that we're going to have to be able to execute when combat occurs. We're going to need to be able to work with these guys very closely, so it's been good for us.
With their visit to Osan wrapping up, these Marines will return to Iwakuni, where they'll wait for their next trip to a new station and new opportunities to train alongside fellow Americans of a different service. Staff Sergeant Jenna Armstrong, Osan Air Base, South Korea.